Hello, good morning all. Today I'm going to start the series of the lesson The Making of a Scientist of grade 10, which is the supplementary text for the students. The name of the supplementary text is The Footprints Without Feet. Okay, so the title of the lesson is The Making of a Scientist. So what does the title say? Here the title, only when you have the intention or you are ready to do a hard work, and if you have a passion towards some profession, only then you can achieve to whatever profession or to the destination you wanted to reach. Okay, so here it projects the protagonist's hard work and passion to become a scientist. Okay, so here the chapter, it also inspires us to pursue our dreams. How do we pursue our dreams is what the lesson talks about. So hard work and the passion is very much playing a vital role to be in a successful life. Okay, so here the protagonist is Richard Ebright. Okay, right from his childhood days. So as a child, Richard Ebright, he was extremely curious in facts, and this sort of inquisitiveness only drove him to become a scientist. So main thing, when you have a passion and when you have an inquisitiveness, you can drive your dreams and succeed. So here Richard Ebright becomes a scientist through his hard work and his passion. Okay, so before going to the lesson, we are just going to see who is the author of this lesson, The Making of a Scientist. Okay, so the author is Robert W Peterson, and to talk about him, Robert W Peterson, he is born in Pennsylvania on February 11, 2006, and actually Robert was an American newspaper writer who later became a freelancer author of magazines, articles and books, and especially on the topics of sports and scouting. Okay, so his 1970 chronicle of a Negro League baseball titled Only the Ball Was White, okay, which was hailed by the New York Times as having recaptured a lost era in baseball history, and a rich facet of black life in America also. The baseball commissioner at the time, Bowie Kuhn, later credited Peterson's book with having focused greater attention to the accomplishments of Negro League players, so leading to their admission to the Baseball Hall of Fame. This is what we are going to we have seen about the author Robert W Peterson. So the narrator or the author of the lesson, The Making of a Scientist, is Robert W Peterson, and we have seen all these things. Okay, so here what are we going to see in this? So which is being told as Making of a Scientist, how is it possible? So this is the story of a young child, okay, called as Richard Ebright, who is a scientist. Okay, his full name is Richard H. Ebright. So he grew up, to know about Richard Ebright, he grew up in north of Reading, Pennsylvania, and at the age of 24, what happened is he excited the scientific world with his theory of cells. He has done so many experiments, but he got famous, and he had his name and fame for his theory of cells. Now, as a child, he also collected rocks, fossils and coins. So not only these, and what and all he have been flourished, how he had been flourished, with whose support did he flourish, we are going to see it. Okay, and then to talk about Richard Ebright, Richard Ebright has received the Surly Scholar Award and the Shering Plough Award for biochemistry. Okay, so when we are going deep into the lesson, we will look into all these. Okay, and not only for the biochemistry and also for the molecular biology. And it was his fascination for butterflies that opened the world of science to him. So the whole lesson, let us see what is he talking about and what are his experiments.